So there's a joke someone I know came up with that was when journalists go to hell, they spend eternity having a demon whisper in their ear, fact check, you're here forever. And the whole concept of fact checking is really funny. And obviously, that came to prevalence during the last couple of years, but particularly during the presidential election, where there's this idea that Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, all these different social media platforms, if anyone posted something they disagreed with, they would automatically flag it as being factually inaccurate and post a link to something that would theoretically disprove it or debunk it or something like that. And this really was big during the election, where if anyone questioned any aspect of it, it would get flagged as being factually inaccurate, or if you posted anything that was like pro-Trump, that would get flagged. And it seems like it would only flag people from one side of the political spectrum. I don't know what that could mean. That's the mystery Scooby-Doo couldn't solve. So before we get into this, I just want you guys to understand this is YouTube, this is Google, this is Facebook, this is Amazon, this is Twitter, saying you can trust us to be the arbiters of knowledge in society. You can trust us that we are going to inform you, we're going to provide you with professional, journalistic, scientific context for stuff. And I think it really shows up in this case, because first of all, it's a Wikipedia article, and nothing's more scientific than Wikipedia. But so I guess Google is like not even using their own fact checking. They're literally linking it to a fucking Wikipedia article, which is amazing in and of itself. So I got flagged, and someone sent this in to me because like I don't get a message when this sort of thing happens, which is once again kind of an interesting thing. You'd think they'd let me know if I was violating terms of service or whatever, but I got this flag on an old video, and it says QAnon, or simply Q, is a disproven and discredited far right conspiracy theory alleging that a secret cabal of Satan worshipping cannibalistic pedophiles is running a global child sex trafficking ring and plotted against former US President Donald Trump while he was in office. So that's the context that they're providing to this video, is that it's about QAnon, and QAnon is like disproven and fake. So what is the video that they're referencing? Now, I have a long-running series on my channel called Sci-Fi Pulsi, where I look at a religion or a political organization or ideology or historical event or something from within a fictional medium, and I kind of analyze it from a bit of an academic, academics perspective, some political science perspective, because that's what my degree is in, political science, and I've done some graduate level work in a similar area. So this episode was on political factions of the New Republic in the Star Wars reboot, and this was from over 3 years ago. Was QAnon even a thing 3 years ago? I guess. Maybe it dated back to before the first Trump presidency. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I didn't even know what QAnon was until like last year. And you can go through this video, and I'm pretty sure I don't mention QAnon once in it. I don't know how I could, because I hadn't actually even watched QAnon or even knew what it was. Once again, I don't even know if it was a thing then. So YouTube, who's trying to tell you that they are going to be the fact checkers, the buck's going to stop here. They're going to make sure that people understand what's going on. They're going to mark a video about like the centrists and the populists in the Star Wars universe is somehow about QAnon. And I mean, I guess we can look at the tags, and maybe the tags are what triggered this. Okay, so the tags that I have are Argent Templar, Politics, Reactionary Review, Centrist, Populist, Star Wars, New Republic, The Force Awakens, Political Science, Science Fiction, Sci-Fi Pulsi. So I guess because this is marked as populist, that's the reason why it's marked as being QAnon. Like, This isn't a joke. I didn't Photoshop this. Look, I'm scrolling around on screen. You can clearly see that this is real. And they marked it. And once again, these are the people we're supposed to be listening to. These are the people that we're supposed to be like. This is a fact check. You're supposed to trust them. They use a fucking Wikipedia article. Let me see. What does that even say? Why am I seeing this? Okay, let me just click on this. Okay, I was just making sure it didn't take me any doc stuff. When you let's see here. When you search or watch videos related to topics prone to misinformation, such as the moon landing, you may see an information panel at the top of your search results or under a video you're watching. Information panels show basic background info sourced from independent third-party partners, aka Wikipedia, to give more context on a topic. Um, uh, the information panels will show regardless of what opinions or perspectives are expressed in a video. Information panels may not be available in all countries, regions, or language. We're being used to do that. YouTube doesn't endorse or create any of the information panels on YouTube if you disagree. So they don't even like check it. They're just like, look, we don't know what this stuff is. We just have implemented a system on our website that ultimately that like autonomously with no oversight provides context that has nothing to do with the original video. I don't think I even ever said I believed in Q. Um I said trust the plan a couple times, largely as a joke, but that's apparently what YouTube's got me. The video was somehow about QAnon. Like, this is a fucking joke. These people are clowns. I don't know what else to say.